Look at this. So it is 6:25 a.m.
And it's dark.
and Miss Kelly is not an early morning person.
I just put my hair in a ponytail. I didn't even brush my hair.
But you did brush your teeth.
I did. I'm sure you're grateful for that.
So where are we going today?
We're going to Orlando, Florida.
And it's about a 4.5 to 5 hour drive, depending on traffic. And so we wanted to get out by 7 because check-in is at noon.
Mm-hmm.
And Ms. Kelly got up at 5:30 this morning in the pitch black. And we are going to head down the road.
We didn't leave Nan and Keith's place because we were in their driveway until what, 10:30, 11? We were playing
late.
Mexican Train, so we had to finish it.
Yeah.
So yes, I didn't do any of my dishes, so I have all these dirty dishes in here. I'm shoving in here. Hopefully.
We're getting ready to head down the road for an exciting new adventure.
Yay!
For the next 4 weeks we're going to be in southern Florida, so
and we'll see a lot of our friends and a lot of new friends that are going to be in TTO, as they call it.
All right, it is dark out. Let's get this show on the road.
And it doesn't even get light until 7:30, so we're going to be driving in the dark.
3, 2, 1, action.
To the stars and to forever and to the deepest blue we go. Away we go. If the world was a painting, step inside, reach into the canvas and find the light within the palette of yellow green. We feel free, we feel freedom. Away we go. To the stars and to forever and to the deepest blue we go. Away we go.
Jostling has begun.
We're at Lowe's.
We got called yesterday by Thousand Trails Orlando, and they said, do not even start in the road before noon because you'll get turned away. So we just drove past it, and there was somebody out there with a walkie-talkie. So now we pulled into Lowe's, and we've got 7 minutes before noon. So we're trying to stage this so that we pull in no earlier than noon. So
I was a little nervous about this, but it's okay.
We found a great place to pull off right here in the Lowe's sending and receiving truck area. So
yeah.
All right, we're gonna start heading that way. I think we're good. We'll get out of these guys' way. They're moving some lumber, so here we go.
Good, this will be off the road. Do you want to get on your phone and look at the sites we want?
No, because we have to go to the clubhouse. They said they're gonna give us a number, which puts us in place. And we go up and they stage us and then take our number and then ask us where we want to be.
Oh my. That's quite a few.
3/4 of a mile. Arrive at 2110,000 Trails Boulevard on the left.
Hi guys. Thanks. No. Okay.
Hold on 1 second. What number is that now?
Yep. Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. And number 12.
Trying to come out, or is he?
I think he's sneaking in.
Well, we all had to get numbers. Oh yeah, he was in front of us. Wonder if they
Oh, that's right.
said go to XYZ, and he goes, nah, I don't like XYZ.
Or he made the wrong turn. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Yeah, see, he's no. Well,
Well, Bill, make him please turn that desk up.
What's your name, sir?
Stockman.
Stockman?
Yes, sir.
James?
Yes, sir.
Number 12. There you go, James.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's your gate code.
Yes. Well, so far so good.
This has turned into quite the show.
Huh?
This has turned into quite the show.
Yep. Usually have people sitting out here watching everything.
I imagine.
There are-
kind of like a boat launch, huh?
I have seen people out there on their lawn chairs.
All right, how'd you get the car up there?
It's a smart car. We just say up.
Oh, okay.
Nah, we drive it up on ramps.
Driving ramp?
Yeah.
Okay.
We get busier than this.
Oh, yeah. 2 Mondays ago, we had 104 people. I already got 55 today. Today's a breeze.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's good.
Good for you and us, huh? We do not want to be in D, and we do not want to be in A. We love the new section. If nothing's there, then we take F and G. E and C is our fine. What?
I'm just saying, wonder where he's. Oh, he's just.
They're disconnecting their cars.
Oh, smart.
And they see that one there next to the grass. He's
Yeah.
actually behind us. So he's disconnecting his car while this is all going on, which is actually a smart idea.
Well, it is, because then that way you don't have to do it and clog up the
Exactly.
road.
So they've obviously done this before.
Hey, what's going on?
She says everything has to fit on the concrete
I heard you say, oh, over there?
and anywhere.
Oh, okay.
And she said she's got openings over in the new area. She says, are you comfortable parking your truck in another parking lot? And I said, well, I'd rather not. She goes, I understand. She says, I'm just telling you, if you can't fit everything on the concrete. And she says there is a new rec center over there at the new area that we could park the truck at.
Oh,
So she said, let's go look at it and see what you think.
perfect. Yeah, you could take your hand and hang it on the back like that.
Exactly. She said, you can do that. She said, but your jacks have to be on the concrete. He said,
Well,
okay.
yeah, that's okay.
Oh, we must be getting close. She turned around. Must be that one right there. Crazy about it not being an end spot. But take what you can get, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
How long is it? Because we're right up against somebody behind us.
I think I want to pace it off. Do you mind? Got a pretty good idea of what I can put where.
Okay. Sure, do you think we can fit in? At least you got that driveway to pull up in if you to straighten it out.
This is going to be nice, and honey, I think if we crowd this thing, I think we might be able to get all three.
That would be very nice. How far back do you want me to put you?
The jacks, I want the jacks right on the back end of this concrete pad.
All right, so we're not worried about putting the back down. Okay. No, that's okay. I guess the main thing is getting everything in.
You know, the only thing I got to worry about is that hose hook up there.
Yeah.
You know, if you could put my back, like right.
I'll just try and put the jacks down.
See his pad?
Yeah.
If you can put our back right there or forward, so that the jacks hit right here.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. Oof, it's hot.
It is a little warm, isn't it?
The sun's right there and it's just,
It is 10:30 in the morning, and
and it's hot. Now our kids would say, "Aw, We feel so sorry for you.
Are you guys feeling sorry for us?
Yeah, because they're in snow and
Yeah.
cold and cold weather. So.
Yeah. They closed the passes in Washington State.
Oh really?
Too much snow.
Oh man.
So you guys are
Crazy.
You guys are dealing with winter.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We are too.
Yeah.
It's just a Florida winter.
We're dealing with the heat. It's a difference. Just a little different.
Well, we made it. We fit.
We did, and then we moved.
We did. We did. So this is a really nice park. There's over 1,000 sites. And the area that we're in right now is what they call their new area that just opened up last year, and they're working on another expanded area.
Yeah, it's huge.
It is. There's a lot of sites in there. I don't know how many they've got going in that one, but it's going to be big too.
Well, this place in the wintertime is always filled.
It is.
So that extra area over there is going to be really nice, but that'll probably fill up fast.
Yeah,
too.
so let's talk about, so in the wintertime in Florida, obviously parks are jam-packed. Thousand Trails is no exception. And so Thousand Trails Orlando, or Orlando RV Resort, whatever you want to call it, they have special check-in procedures in effect in the winter months. So as you could see, you cannot turn into their driveway. It's, I don't know, quarter mile long, half mile long, whatever it is. You can't turn into that prior to 12 noon. If you do, they're going to tell you to turn around and get out.
There's literally a person standing outside the entrance on the road.
Yep.
With a
So
walkie-talkie.
anyway, it's so funny because now that we've been here a little while, we've seen other RVers stage themselves. There's a fitness place just down the road. We saw a couple of RVs in there. They staged in the Walmart. Yeah, we stayed in the back of Lowe's parking lot. So the RVers know what's going on, and so they stage themselves so that they can get out and hit that turnoff as close to noon as they did. Now, we hit it at about 12:02, and we were number 12 in line.
Right.
But there were only 55 people checking in that day, and so we were fortunate enough to get our choice of sites. And if you're not familiar with the park, you know, you can go online and take a look at the campground map, but you know, different sections of the park have different things that appeal to different people, and it all kind of depends on what you want. And we wanted a concrete pad because we had some projects that we wanted to do while we were here.
Yes.
And we don't necessarily like a lot of trees because, especially this time of year, the leaves can fall on top of them. They can, you know, do whatever. And so we would rather be in an open area, and that's kind of this new area. They just cleared it all out and poured their concrete pads, and here we are.
Yeah.
So anyway, everything has to fit in the new section. Everything has to fit on the concrete. They were very specific about that. They're trying to get this grass to come up healthy enough to take hold, and I get it. It's a really nice part of the park.
It is. I'm so grateful we didn't bring the Can-Am because we wouldn't know where we would have put it.
I don't know where we would have put it either.
We wouldn't have been able to stay in this section, so.
Right. Well, anyway, so we did fit everything on the concrete. You can't put anything on the patio, which is unfortunate because we could have put our smart car on the patio and it would have fit just fine.
It would have, yeah.
You can put bicycles there, and you can put lawn chairs there, and pop-up tents and that sort of thing on the concrete, but you can't park anything on the grass in this new section. So the families tend to like the middle section of the park.
Wow, so many kids over there. We took a walk last night, and it's almost like a cul-de-sac with a park and behind everybody. It was really neat, and all the kids played back there, had such a great time.
And the families, the full-time families that come down here, they kind of all know where the families and the kids hang out. And we met Nathan and Marissa over there in that area from Less Junk, More Journey. Our good friends, Randy and Hal, were over there with their kids. They've got 4 kids as well. And so, you know, the families tend to gather in the middle section with the big grass area, like Kelly said, for the kids and play. This park has got a huge clubhouse.
Yes.
With a snack store in it.
It does. Yeah, it has a mail room.
Yeah.
And of course bathrooms and everything, and
a snack store inside the clubhouse.
Yeah, I didn't even go in there.
There's a ballroom, a dancing room that I saw. They've got pickleball courts, they've got basketball courts, they've got mini golf.
Outside checkers and
Yeah.
chess games, so you can do lawn on the lawn. It's really neat.
Right. So, I mean, they do cater to the families, and it's actually kind of nice. And of course, it's close to Disney. I don't know how far of a drive it is, but it's not that far. It's
No.
less than an hour to Disney,
Right.
and then the associated attractions around Disney. So, it's a very convenient park, and it's well maintained. You know, they've even got some sites on the other side of this pond that are deep in the woods, that are more tree covered, and I guess they're smaller for smaller rigs if you want the camping experience, if you
Right.
will. So there's that area out there. They've got cabins. It's just a really, really, really nice park.
It is.
Okay, so we told you last week we've probably got the nicest site in the whole park. And we are backed up to one of the ponds, nobody behind us. We can drop down our patio gate and sit out there in the mornings and the evenings and even the afternoons and
Yeah.
have coffee or whatever, or entertain with some of our friends. But we didn't get that right away. So what happens at Thousand Trails Orlando, as you saw, when you check in, they give you a number, so your number whatever in line, and then they have, when we checked in, they had three rangers with golf carts that came up and said, where do you want to stay? Okay, I've got this available, you want to go look at it? And so they go. And we were number 12, and there was one of these sites in the new area available when our number came up. So we tried it out. We sat in it. We were kind of in the middle of the area. We had some people behind us. And then one of the sites along the pond opened up, and so we contacted our friends, Don and Neil, and told them that this site had opened up, and so they staged it, and they were number one in line. They hit it right at 11:59 and 3/4 and rolled in right at noon, and they followed the golf
perfect.
cart in. It was perfect. And so they were number one on their check-in day, and so they went through the same procedure. They got in line and they said, where do you want to stay? And they said, well, we understand that site number 30 is available. And they said, yes it is, and okay, we'd like that one. And so they brought them here, set them up, and they stayed here for 2 days, which was about a block away from us. And then
they're next door neighbors. We got to know them, and they were leaving.
and they left, headed back to Jersey or wherever they were. I don't remember where they were from now.
I don't either.
Anyway,
They're really nice.
they checked out, and so Neil and Dawn packed their rig up, moved next door, and then we took their site, number 30. And the reason that we couldn't go next door when it opened up was because there was a tree behind the site, and we wouldn't be able to drop our patio down, and our friends don't have a patio door, so it really didn't matter to them. So they
so
pulled
we
in
did
there.
the do-si-do.
We did. We did.
We were a sight, I tell ya.
And so we are side by side, and so if you want to change sites, you can go check it out. Most people get up at about 8 a.m. and start riding their bikes or driving their cars through the park, looking for who's ever packing up, getting ready to leave. If that's a nicer site, then they kind of try to claim it. And then once those people leave, then they can move in, and then you have to call the ranger station and let them know that you've
Where you're
moved
at, yeah.
and your old site is now available, as long as somebody didn't take your old site.
Yeah, our site.
It lasted 5 minutes after we
if
left.
That. we almost got in here and it was taken.
Yep. So we couldn't even move back.
No.
They'd already taken
No.
it.
It was very scary. No, it wasn't. I just put the car on there and moved everything.
So now that we've been here, we kind of have the tips and the tricks about what to do when you come in and where you want to stay, and it's a very, very, very nice park, and we've really enjoyed ourselves. The weather is still absolutely gorgeous. We're supposed to get some overcast this afternoon and some clouds though, and it's supposed to chances of rain this afternoon.
Like
So
1 o'clock.
we'll see how that goes, but it's only for the day, and then for the rest of the week, it's really nice. And we're taking off for Tampa here shortly, and for the Tampa RV show.
Yeah.
And I looked at the weather, the long-term weather forecast, and it's mid-70s and dry, so
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
it's going to be nice.
Yes.
So we're hoping to see you guys at the Tampa RV show. So anyway, we would really recommend if you know, if you're down in the Florida area, take a look at Thousand Trails Orlando RV Resort. Great location, great amenities,
Absolutely.
very nice park, and shopping is within, just a couple of miles.
Oh yeah, Walmart's down the road, Publix is down the road for groceries.
Lowe's is just down the road. Yeah, so there's anything you'd need in the area.
Absolutely, yeah, right.
So, you know, and if we can fit in here,
You can fit in
I'm
there.
gonna guess you guys can fit as well. All right, we're gonna wrap this one up from Orlando, Florida.
It all starts with an idea.
Talk to you next week, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.